another Heroes and Hooligans campaign after show, ending on high notes. Our Tuesday night Oops All Bards campaign after show, where tonight the band had their first performance.
Hi.
Hi guys, what a great night. How are you feeling?
I'm scared.
Oh, that doll is gonna kill us all.
I'm gonna
regret nothing. I regret nothing.
That doll is gonna kill us all.
I encouraged it, to be honest, but you know.
The curse won't have time to get us. That doll's gonna get there first.
So screwed.
Look,
See, we all just make a pact with a bunch of different demons and devils and make them.
Okay, everybody's gonna go to the curio shop and we're all gonna get our own unique curse.
Did we not all sign up for an Oops All Warlock Bards campaign?
I mean, I am, and mine's not talking to me right now.
So clearly you just need to get another patron.
So it's
no.
easy, guys. We just each get a different haunted curio, and it's great. It will be fine.
It's
what
fine.
consequences could that have?
Just go be a self-checkout warlock.
First of all, Henry, I want to know what I did to you to make you think that everything is going to be cursed in your life. How do you know it's not just a really creepy doll and Delia just likes creepy stuff?
I mean, technically his girlfriend is now cursed, so
Have
like
you looked at it? Have you looked
lining
at
everything up, lining it up, it's looking really promising that everything is cursed in Henry's life.
That's completely fair, but also, you can just look at the doll. Flip doesn't even see the doll and can just sense, no, that's cursed. Look at it.
Nah, that's a cuddle buddy.
The cuddle pile, it's happening, not if, when.
Flip is not at all convinced that that's not a taxidermy project.
Neither am I.
Flip's just like, no, that's a dead fairy. What in the fuck?
Hey, those cakes got to make themselves somehow.
look.
Oh no!
Look. If I'm gonna be a College of Spirits bard, yeah, give me the creepy haunted shit. Let's go.
I'm almost surprised you didn't just go up to that entire booth and like give me the most haunted shit you have.
Just tapping her coins on the counter, like, take my money, take it, take it.
So let's talk about the performance. Let's roll all the way back to the beginning. I commend you, Delia, on herding your cats and getting them out the door, even though Henry was fully convinced you were taking them to a cemetery. What was your first?
Was I wrong?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're at a carnival.
Look at the carnival. Look at the vibe. Look at the quantity of haunted dolls. Am I wrong?
You're just assuming the vibe, but they're actually really immaculate. Okay? The vibes are entirely immaculate.
Immaculate vibes.
So,
That's a different
aside from Henry being terrified of the carnival and everything that is inside of it, what's everybody else's initial thoughts on joining a circus? You know, the thing your mother told you not to do.
Oh, see, here's the thing. I would have had to have a mother to tell me not to join one.
Oh, it was a figure of speech. It was a figure of speech, damn it.
This is why I fucking love you.
Can't be worse than anything else that I've done topside. As
Yeah.
far as I know, this is normal.
It's an upgrade from a riverboat.
It is.
And your absolutely fucked up tattoo.
Somebody's like, what is that tattoo? I was like, you tell me.
It's canon now.
Is that a hot dog? Yes, it is a hot dog.
Yeah, this was my
Don't
favorite.
put
Is
Joe
that-
and I. Don't put Joe and I in a situation where we have to back and forth improv, because
Yep.
the other thing
We'll
that
just
also
do
got
it.
me was like, why is the fourth toe sticking out of every shoe?
No, I think
It's
it's a dog.
moving. It's moving. Put your shirt back on.
No, I'm pretty sure that Lover's tattoo is the new Rorschach test. You just
Yes.
keep looking at it and you're like, what does it mean? How was your childhood?
Joke's on all of us. Lever is just here to be our therapist, and we had no idea.
No, that's
Oh.
clearly Flip,
That's right.
who has
No, I was
already
gonna say,
established himself as a marriage counselor.
Yes. Look in my belly and tell me, what's the first atrocity you see? That'll tell me I'm about to.
Is that pestilence?
Oh god, it's a dog. I saw the grim. I am gonna die at
Like a hot
midnight. Oh,
dog.
no.
It's not famine.
Oh my god.
I saw a dog. It's it.
It's like the weird like dichotomy to Mads, where Mads is like, "Tell me your favorite alcohol, and I will tell you. Like, I'll give you a hard read about who you are." Lever's like, "Hey, do you see the murder scene in the background first, or do you see the hot dog?"
I gotta know.
Just think about what it takes to make a hot dog.
Oh, no.
Oh, stars.
Oh no.
Anyway,
Nobody wants
Oh.
to see the sausage made.
nobody wants to see the sausage. You're right, Jason. Nobody does want to see the sausage.
Definitely not at this circus. It's probably made of fairy meat.
It's definitely made of fairy meat.
Oh god.
Oh,
Look, if anyone tries to kill you for food, Flip, we will murder them.
Unless the doll gets to you first.
I mean, given Flip's general life philosophy, being killed for food would be appropriate.
I would formally like to make a request of Jesus. Can Flip wake up just one random morning cuddling the doll?
I mean, formal requests to Jesus are always taken. Always. We get Jesus
Wonderful.
involved in the best parts of things, remember?
Bonus
Like,
points if it's also Henry.
Yeah, so I got points. Flip got an inspiration this evening for being a marriage counselor and for actually taking the time to interact with one of my NPCs instead of just shrugging them off like, thanks, I appreciate that. And my favorite quote of the evening was by Jason in the back chat when he says, "Hooli has outbarded us all. You're welcome for my extremely overdramatic crybaby."
It was awesome.
It was so
I
good.
was
Yeah.
genuinely worried you were going to hyperventilate.
Yep, that was alarming.
No, I'm just chubby and I smoke a lot of pot. Hyperventilating is my regular life. What do you even mean? It's just my life. It's just me. But I'm also a really big crybaby in the real world. Kristen
Same.
attest to that. So I was just really on brand with my own self. That's it.
I was expecting you to go the full like, and it just
It just
From that-
sucks.
I started to, and then I got slapped in the face by. This man did not say, "Oh, you're having an emotional breakdown here. Let me pat you on the back and comfort you through your trauma." He says, "Kershmack! Wake up, bitch! It's time to chill out." That was Flip. Like, chill out, bro.
Flip is Edna mode at this
Yep.
point.
Literally,
Just
literally.
pull yourself together.
Pretty.
Snap out of it.
Absolutely, yes. It was good. It was really good stuff.
Personally, I am highly amused that Flip's anti-monogamy rant wound up patching up a monogamous relationship.
Yes.
While slapping literal domestic abuse.
Yeah, Flip, you're like, make your own damn sandwiches. You're not-
Who says it has to be a 2-seater bike?
And I'm like, be the co-pilot. And he's like, well, maybe she can drive. And I'm like, yeah, well, he said you can drive too. Just make me sandwiches.
Things are going great.
Like,
Everything's
I'm like
fine.
sitting over here in my real life. Like, how many more words do I have before I get virtually bitch slapped? Before I get
Yeah. Yeah.
mild flashbacks to my childhood. Like, Flip, you really got me, buddy. You really got me. That was good. And I thought it was perfect that everybody had stage fright as soon as you hit the stage. When it was just like, oh well, it's your first show. It worked out. It was perfect.
We're just like, oh, what do we do? I have no idea. Absolutely nothing.
I literally just pulled up the set list and went, okay, this normally runs from top to bottom. They're not singing.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go.
And then it jumped around. I'm like, oh
What was that first
no.
song? I don't remember seeing the set list.
We went, it went
Yeah.
so well.
It's in the
It's pinned in the
chat.
group,
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you search in the chat and just search play set list, I don't. It's
Okay.
not.
It's in the
but-
pinned messages.
Is
It
it?
is.
It is.
Yes.
I specifically requested we
looked.
pin it because I knew I would need to pull it up every week.
It is
Yeah.
pinned.
Well,
I
Oh,
think I have a check the pins emoji that I need to send to you. Check the pins.
Yeah.
It's
I'm-
Yes.
Oh, it's further down than I thought. Okay, I looked at the
Yeah.
playlists and it's further down than I thought. Okay, I
yeah.
got you. I went and
I
looked
was like,
for it.
okay, we're
for
going ham because like Lever pulled out Proud Mary and we're just like, all right, that wasn't second on the list.
No, I didn't know the list.
But that's so on brand for us too. That immediately just like, what order?
What
you
are we?
know,
What's
that's
numbers?
how-
I don't know.
It was
Hey,
nice
we're
how
first level. Give us a break.
the way that it got set up, like we could just color code as we were going.
Wait, what is the set list? Because I'm looking now. I still don't see it. Set list for
Google
Tuesday.
Doc.
In the
Yeah, that
content
one,
now.
that one.
Set
There
list
you
for
go.
Tuesday.
Clickety
Yeah.
click on that.
Yeah,
Patience.
I-
Oh, I could have done patience.
yeah, I just like
on there.
yeah, it literally if you guys did songs often enough, I tried to put it on to where we can at least go, okay, if
Oh.
Huli wants to make like videos or we have to like sing, we can at least go, okay,
Yeah.
these. We
Yeah.
can pull up
Actually,
lyrics,
so-
we're good.
Next
It would
week.
be helpful going forward if like we also put like who knows which songs, so we could do like a dash so and so.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you guys were talking like Black Hole Sun, I was like, I love that song. I don't know it.
Yeah. Who's
Yeah,
gonna
I
do
think
that
it's
one?
just like a universal canon of like we learned these songs in the 3 weeks that we were practicing.
Yeah,
Right.
it was learned. It's just oh no.
Fully
wait.
said you have 2
The
minutes. I
characters
was
know
like,
it
oh,
great.
yeah.
The characters are doing great. They know their roles. They're doing great.
Characters
know the
do.
songs?
No.
The human beings are lost.
Yeah. In fairness, the instructions in your night before leaving letter said arrived promptly and preparedly. And so like when she said you're late, that was like, oh, you're already late to promptly and preparedly. So yeah, it's on. Like it's showtime.
2
You know?
minutes.
When
I tried.
I let you dally but not dilly, or dilly but not dally, and then I was like,
Delia,
yeah,
is not about that dillying or the dallying.
Actually, it was the dallying line that came from me.
Yeah.
I was trying so hard to get us
I was
there.
trying to be mom's little pet for a hot minute, just to be like, guys, let's go. Like, we should totally go, just to try to get brownie points the entire time for being a good little person.
yep, it didn't work.
I feel like if anybody, the one that got the points was in fact Mads, who that entire interaction didn't say a damn thing except to
You
be like,
don't
come
need-
on.
Points. The only people who need to work for points are me and Henry. Okay, everybody else is fine. We have to work for things.
Well, if you weren't terrible children in your free time, you wouldn't have that issue.
Listen, we haven't been terrible. All right, we've been so much better.
DMs,
Well,
this is literally how it went. Hold, please. This is literally how it went.
No, no. Don't read it, Huli. God damn it.
Hold, please. You pause.
No. Oh God. Oh
My
God.
Slay her.
I said, I'm not
fucking-
giving you dragons because I don't want you to horny all over them. And what did you say to each other? Fine, we'll horny on each other.
I did no.
No, Lever and Flip are the
Yeah.
good noodles. They are
That's
good
it.
noodle awards.
They're
We
scared
have
of the beach.
gay chickens and the teenage love interest, Romeo and Juliet here.
Look, I had a plan before we started. I was gonna flirt with the NPCs. It was gonna be funny, and then it failed. It failed.
It's better this way.
End of story.
It was yeah.
And it failed.
I mean,
And
I
it
wasn't
failed.
planning on having any kind of romance, and then Henry just pops up, and I was like, "Well,
Look,
this is happening."
I'm just glad this campaign finally started.
What do you mean
No,
it
no.
started? Episode 1's next week.
Oh, yeah. Stay tuned for episode 1 next week.
Yeah, definitely.
I will say I didn't expect to switch back to Hook at the very last second because that was in fact a last minute decision.
You nailed it, dude. Like when you
Oh my
messaged me afterwards,
God.
you fucking nailed it. Like when I tell
That-
you, you just hit those. The clarity was there. I mean, dude, seriously. Like, no one would
Dude.
possibly know that you're not feeling well. Like, seriously.
I am on so many drugs.
And you sound awesome.
You wouldn't know.
Fight me.
I got sent to I've been sick for the last like 4 days, and my manager called me this morning because I've called out of work, and she's like, go to the doctor. You sound terrible. And I got diagnosed with a severe sinus infection that is severely impacting my voice. And like, shout out to Becky. These drugs are great. I have gone full
God,
Marilyn.
Becky. Look,
I have gone
these
full
drugs.
Marilyn of like, we've got,
You're
oh
so
my God,
big.
everything under the kitchen sink. But
Like those
that
rapper
was
guys' girlfriends.
absolutely crazy.
Which is a
Because I
very
was like,
different
yeah, she
response.
started singing, and I was about to be like, landslide, because that was the original plan. And what came out of my mouth was not the word landslide. I'm like, well, fuck, we've committed.
This is how I go.
Oh my god, that was insane.
Yeah,
I was
honestly.
just like, all right, dope.
There have been actual tears coming from my eyes in laughter this entire night. Like, oh my god. It also in anger because, you know, Cece gets pissed. But
Yeah, how was confronting your own mortality?
so I didn't say what she looked like. But in my head, it was almost as if she had basically made her own pact with Asmodeus and decided that that was what she was going to do, and she was going to live forever if she could damn well please. So she had like red eyes, and her horns had turned a different color, and her skin looked like lava. And she just stared at it the entire time like, is that what I'm going to choose? I don't want to. What am I supposed to do? Like, and she was.
So you skipped the usual YA protagonist of like, oh no, my mortality, and went straight to, what do I really want to become the devil?
Yeah, literally, she was like,
Yes.
"Am I the devil? Am I the
And then
devil?"
And then she
I don't think I'm the
snapped
devil.
back into the young adult protagonist when she's like, oh, we're cursed. This is the worst. I hate this.
Literally, well, no, it wasn't that. It was the fact that it's like, this is my profession. This woman's not fucking around. We're doomed. Like,
You
no one.
careened.
She would though. Like, if in Cece's mind, if anyone tells a fortune and they're actually like certifiably a good fortune teller, which she knows that she is, you don't fuck around with that. And
Okay.
you don't. And especially if there was voodoo involved, it would be 10 times worse. And she has mad respect for it. And so
Wait, where did we think that there was voodoo involved?
well, no. Like if there was, it would have been a lot worse, but there's not.
Okay.
But like she and the fact that those were cards that were just pulled, and the fact that they happened, like
I just flipped them, right? I have a Taroka deck, like a D&D canon Curse of Strahd Taroka deck that you use for that campaign. And as we were getting to that point, I just pulled the deck and I'm like, 5 band members and a manager. 5 cards. That works. Click, 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 5 cards. And I'm just like, here's one, read it to you. Here's one, read it to you. This one's upside down. Okay, it's upside down. Read it to you. And then I took a picture and sent it to you. I'm like, this is what I drew. That's it.
I mean, we should have known better by now that the cards are weirdly fucking accurate.
Okay.
it's not even the same deck that I was using. I'm using an actual facts real life tarot deck that I have basically made, and I roll differently. I didn't even know this one existed, so I haven't been using that. I've been using my
But still,
own.
just like in general, like, the characters are going to interact with cards. What could happen? Oh,
I swear to
spooky
God, Huli and I are just really attuned to it at this point. We're
Yeah.
both.
Absolutely.
And
And
you know
if
what?
Kayla has any choices and a deck of many things comes about, don't let her touch it. I'm just telling you.
No, fuck the deck of many things. And also, fuck your fortune. The moment you said we are cursed, you immediately lost me. It's like, no, this is all bullshit. I don't care who said it.
Oh.
I
That's
think
right.
I think the other interesting thing was that like interaction between Cece and Mads, where Cece's
Mhm.
panicking and Mads is like, dude, fucking chill.
Oh, she didn't take it that way either. She's just like, no, you have zero respect for me as a human being and what I do, and I need you to shut the fuck up. And she
Yeah,
was
that's because Cece's first language is drama.
yeah.
Yeah, I can agree. I agree. The first language of 4 of the 6 bandmates is.
Every single person responded in such a wildly different way to the news of a cursed lever. That's a good thing, right? Henry, we're gonna make it work. That's just life. Delia, fuck this.
Flip
No.
says nothing. And then
And Flip
Cece's just
says-
like, all right, we're fucked.
No,
Look,
Flip is
look.
just like, if you guys are not done here or you're done, I'm going to go with the fire dancers because they were the coolest part of this whole thing.
Exactly.
Yes.
Look, had she just not said cursed, I might have been willing to go with it. But she said cursed, and that's immediately, oh no, you're full of it.
I mean, to go through the cards again, I think, hold on. I mean, there is a magical or supernatural power that cannot be controlled. And then,
Yeah, it's your fucking dramatic sense.
and then, and then there's imminent death of someone who was rightly or wrongly convicted.
Which none of you really know each other's backstories unless you've like gone into full detail. But me knowing your backstories, I'm giggling at you, Kayla.
Yeah, I know. But I have reasons for having Delia say, oh, curse, well, fuck you. That this is nothing.
I know, and it's great. It's just like the part that I love the most is I'm just like, here's these cards. Random, 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 random. And then I'm like messaging Joe on the side, like, these cards, I have zero meanings pulled up for any of them, interpret them from your stuff. And she's just like, okay, pull her deck of stuff and like matches meanings to the cards that I gave her. And it's just like, here we go, we're rolling with it. And it's like, yep, here you go, here's your curse. And it's just like oddly accurate to backstories and things that I know about each individual character. And I'm over here giggling my ass off. And Cece's like, imminent death. Oh, we're gonna die.
Yep, absolutely.
It's interesting because like I haven't sent you an updated version of Mads's backstory. It's just what's on D&D Beyond at this point. But like I see a couple cards that could specifically apply to Mads, and it's very interesting to me.
Yeah, Joe, hit us with that hard read.
Yeah, no, and Cece sees almost every single one of them in her life. So I think that's another reason why she was so panicked is like, we're cursed, but all of these apply to me, which means that everything bad is going to happen and I'm going to die. Like she just full tilt went off the edge. Like this
But
is
you could
it.
theoretically read them for each of us.
I mean, knowing what I
And the
know
other-
about Delia, the executioner would be about her.
You know nothing.
You've mentioned crime and running from people. I can at least detect that. Looming past, it could be any of us. Likely Delia or Mads.
Yeah.
Hi.
And Henry. Broken one could be defeat, failure, or despair, the loss of someone or something important without which one feels incomplete. Could be any of us again. Innocent, being of great importance, whose life is in danger. That could be Cece very well because Zai's not talking to her. So she might think that might be an issue. And then magical or supernatural power that can't be controlled could be the Feywild and the imminent possibility that it would absolutely slaughter all of us. And we have no power to stop it.
And where the hell were you guys convinced that there was owl bears at the circus?
I made it up.
It was funny.
It was a cute little thing. Like we were having a bonding moment, and it was a bit. And I was like, I heard somewhere in my travels through the city that there is a traveling circus, and one of their curiosities and one of their little like fun little things to look at is an owl bear that's the size of a teacup. And Henry was like, I am going to find this owl bear and I am going to let her see it. And it is going to be a magical moment. And I am going to enjoy every second of it. And that happened like I think about a week ago or something.
Who
But
knows?
time flies.
No, it's so much funnier that it didn't happen. It's so much funnier.
And she was like, I'm going to burn it down.
Talking about these fucking owl bears, and I'm like, where in the fuck are fucking owl bears? Like, I didn't write any owl bears into this damn circus. Like,
That's why it's funny.
That's why it's hilarious.
Also, Huli, I'm gonna send you a message really quick of the tattoo I want everybody to get.
Baby's first tattoo?
That's my idea.
Okay, hold on. Let me get it open. Yeah, that works.
I think it's fitting. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, it's just little and good. Just can work it out for next week.
Yeah.
Speaking
Just
of working it out for next week, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say it just so then I don't forget over the course of a week because I don't know what's gonna happen to my brain.
Yeah, no, go ahead and pin it because I get it. I do the same thing.
Yeah, I'll pin it right now.
But on that note, speaking of next week, we're going to wrap it here and we'll catch everybody next Tuesday for another episode of Echoes of Zeppelin.
Bye.
Bye.